evening. Great to be here. Yes. So, please, for your eyes only. I want to present you the work we are doing now for Philips Sonicare. And we're going to go live in probably within the next month. And it's for the US market, so that's why it's still a bit secretive. Okay, let me start. When I talk to my mother about what I do and I try to explain her that I'm a digital designer, she never gets what I mean. So I most of the time just skip it and say, no, never mind. I'm not a designer. We're modern puppeteers. And the next 10 minutes, I want to... Oh. Wow. Sorry. It's on the left. Thank you. What I mean by that we are modern puppeteers, is that by good digital design, we influence how people vote, especially today with the Stemwijzer. We steal people's life by making them addictive with amazing gameplay. And we teach children how to brush their teeth. The next 10 minutes, I want to explain to you how we puppeteer kids into brushing their teeth in a better way using these 5 design disciplines. We start with behavior design. I thought this was convenient, but I only have one screen here. So, Sonicare has this amazing product called the Philips Sonicare for Kids, which is to brush children's teeth. And as you can see, the kid on the left screen is very happy using the product. But I don't know if you have kids, because the reality is quite different. It's twice a day this. And Philips asked us to make it into this. Make brushing fun again, help parents brushing their teeth, and along the way sell the Sonicare. Research has shown that if you do something for more than 24 days in a row, it becomes a habit. And when something is a habit, it's not so terrible to do it anymore. So we thought, let's make brushing fun for at least 24 days in a row, because then we can solve this formula. And then all the brush behavioral parental struggles should be over. And we're going to do that with the Brush Busters, which is an app that connects via the audio of the Sonicare toothbrush that challenges kids to brush the teeth of themselves by helping these 2 lovely characters with severe dental issues, as you can see. So, if you have characters that needs to be interesting for 24 days, you need good character design. So we started with a whole range of character design, first looking into the world of those kids. What are they looking at? Nickelodeon, Pixar movies, Twilight maybe. The target audience are kids from 8 till 11, called tweens. So they're not little kids anymore, but no teenagers yet. They're right in the middle. So we came up with a whole list and tested them on the children. And we got some interesting feedback, which we immediately took further into other sketches. And one of the most important things we learned is that we had to make a separate character for boys and for girls. So gender neutrality, like the Minions in the animation movie, that doesn't work. That's too childish. They really said, don't make it too childish. A lot of stuff that is for us is too childish. And they said, we love vampires. That has probably got something to do with the whole Twilight saga thing. So yeah, we made a new list. We developed 4 new characters. Started off with Ramon the Rusty Rapper, who couldn't get a contract deal because his grill was all rusted up. We had Bjorn the Big Tooth Viking that spent all his time defending his village instead of defending his own teeth. We had Vicky the One Fang Vampire that was more into cranberry juice than into blood, so she lost a fang. And we had Maggie the Mute Magician who accidentally turned her teeth green and wouldn't dare to speak anymore. So when we tested those, Bjorn and Vicky were the big winners. Bjorn because the boys immediately saw the whole world behind a Viking, and he had a sword, which was cool. And the girls, Vicky, because Vicky had a problem with her beauty, and girls wanted to help her out and make her beautiful again, and brush her fang back. So we started to doing research. Now we knew which character we had to develop. We started doing research in how they had to look. And one thing we really wanted to have is that it had obviously had to look premium for Philips, but also it really had to look tangible. We really wanted to make a character or characters that you would want to pick out of the phone and start to play with. Also to look ahead, and maybe we could 3D print characters and use them as giveaways at the dentist, etc. So this is a research. Also did some research in mouth designs, because a lot of time you will spend in the app within the mouth. So with that, the guys from Colorbleed, an animation studio, started sketching, doing different heads, different mouth sides, different poses, different bodies. We wanted Bjorn to be a little bit of a dweeb, like not the cool stereotype Viking, but actually like a bit of a nerd. And Vicky, yeah, had to look beautiful, but not super hot. And completely to the right, it was a little bit the opposite. So we kind of found a way in the middle. Which eventually turned out into these two renders. And these two mouths. What we try to do is that we try to translate the world of Vicky and Bjorn into their mouth. So Vicky has this coffin and this cross instead of her fang, and Bjorn has a cheese and a helmet and a mountain, which, because twice a day you have to brush and you spend time in this mouth. So there needs to be a lot in to not make it boring. Another thing we did is we gave them 24 teeth. Children is in this age range has 24 teeth, and with every brush session you brush back one teeth. We have two characters, so in 12 brush sessions, 12 days you brush back a mouth, so after 24 days you have this. And then you're done, and it's a habit, and hopefully we can develop new characters or you can replay them. Well, now it's just images and a lovely story, but when you want to make characters come alive, you need sound design. So what we made is, first we made a soundtrack for the game, which is all about the energy of brushing and the whole dental feel and bubbles, which sound like this. And with that as a basis of the soundtrack, we translated again to the world of the characters. So this is for Vicky. And this is for Bjorn. So now the most literal way of puppeteering. How can we make these characters really come alive on the screen of your phone? That's animation design. And we started off with a 25 frames per second render tests in how Bjorn would move. Here you see that it's like really a dweeb, and he's really elastic, but also very fit. But when we talked to Superhero Cheesecake, who need to program the app, they said if the animations are going to be 30 seconds or longer, and you make them 25 frames per second, the app will be a gigabyte. So that's not going to fly. So then we did tests in just dropping frames, and we did 12 frames per second, which actually turned out pretty cool, because it kind of fits with the whole toyish feeling of the character anyway. So here we just saw that we didn't really miss it. And the guys of Colorbleed sent us a lot of funny pre-render tests. The music on the disc is, I think, Drake or something. And then after like 1,000 of these things, this is the introduction animation of Vicky.
See? My teeth are so not scary. Thanks to that stupid cherry soda, nobody is like afraid of me anymore. And the villagers started calling me Vicky One Fang. Oh, it's the worst. Please help fix my teeth.
So, now the coolest discipline, the game design. Also a little bit exciting because I'm going to show you a live demo. Yeah? Oh, yes. Cool. So, this is the home screen. This is the state of the app when you play it for the first time. So, we asked the kid which character you want to play. I'm going to choose Bjorn. So here you see, for example, you miss a loader. You want to see that it's thinking.
So please, push my button. Hey there, my name is Bjorn, and I'm a Viking. I mean, the Viking part is pretty obvious, but my name isn't, right? Anyway, what's your name, tiny one?
So now...
Let me hear what weapon you wish to raid the Cavity clan with. By Thor's beard! Is that the Philip Sonicare? So the legend is true. The tooth gods say it holds more power than Mjolnir itself. And if they are right, the Cavity clan will be defenseless. We're almost ready for battle, tiny one. Just one more button to push before we draw toothbrushes.
So you could always add characters if you have more children. Then they could, if you have a daughter, she could pick Vicky or Bjorn also. You can have like 25 kids with this app. So this is the homepage of Bjorn.
Today we do battle for honor, for glory, for clean teeth.
So every time you come back, he says something different. It connects to if it's either morning or daytime. If you come back and you forgot a brush session, he will be mad at you because you forgot a brush session. You could see how many teeth you saved, and you can get achievements, which is just a game law that if kids can get achievements, it's addictive. Design-wise, we really looked for a balance between the new identity of Philips, using their typeface, but also stretching it up a bit, and making buttons that really fit the story of Bjorn and had the dental feel in. So, for example, in the typeface of Bjorn, big tooth, that's kind of more a logo type where you kind of feel the ivory dental things. But the menu, for example, is completely on brand with the Philips corporate guidelines. Now, then we're going to start brushing. This is not working yet. Well, I can just show you the mouth and the intro, but the actual brushing is not there yet. But here you can already see that there are bacteria flying around in the mouth, in different places of the mouth. And the idea is that you follow them around with the brush. So in that way we make sure you brush 30 seconds there, 30 seconds there, 30 seconds there, 30 seconds there. When you're brushing, the mouth foams up completely, and in 2 minutes the mouth is full, you shake the phone and you have brushed back a tooth and probably got some achievements as well. So another thing I want to show you is the parents section. Because the app is kind of big brother-ish. The parents could check how the kids are brushing with the brushing calendar. So I want to see your brushing calendar, and here I can see that May 22nd I've started, but I didn't finish. And then the more times you brush, the longer the calendar is going to be. And we could also put in dental appointments. Another thing parents can do is insert rewards. As I told, there are achievements to be made in the game. So if a kid brushes for 5 times in a row without any interruptions for 2 minutes, that's an achievement. And parents can, in this section, can pick those achievements, for example, the bedtime brusher, unlock after 4 brushes in the evening, I can connect a reward to. So I can say, hey Jort, if you brush 4 times in a row, we're going to go to your favorite restaurant, or we're going to go to the movies, or we're going to go to the toy store. And in that way, we also attract parents to this app and help them making brushing more fun and give them a role in the whole gameplay. So that's the demo. If we can go back to the keynote. Then the stuff we are currently working on is obviously the in-game, so the brushing thing, but also a system that dentists can connect to the app. So when I go to the dentist and the dentist sees that I always forget to brush my wisdom teeth, he puts it in our system, my apps connects to that system, I'm going to brush again tonight, and then Bjorn says, Jort, remember what the dentist said, don't forget to brush your wisdom tooth. So in that way we also help dentists making brushing fun and giving kids cleaner teeth. Then, oh yeah, this is my summary, because my time's up, sorry guys. In this way we do not only puppeteer kids, but also parents and dentists with the use of one app to get better brushing and happier kids. And this just came in. This is a test 3D print of Bjorn, which I find super cool. But as you can see, not everything goes smoothly because his leg broke off. Thanks.